So you finally decided to tune into Backchat TV after all this time. You should be ashamed of yourselves. But I guess, since you're here now, we might as well get started. So listen up. Deontay Leshan Wilder, born October 22, 1985, is an American professional boxer. He held the World Boxing Council, WBC, heavyweight title from 2015 to 2020. By winning the title, Wilder became the first American world heavyweight champion since 2007, which was the longest period of time in boxing history without an American heavyweight champion. Wilder had a late start to boxing, taking up the sport at 20 years of age. As an amateur, he won a bronze medal in the heavyweight division at the 2008 Olympics. This led to his nickname of the Bronze Bomber, which Wilder coined after Joe Louis, who was known by the nickname of the Brown Bomber. Wilder is known for his exceptional punching power, having knocked out every opponent he has defeated, and has been described as one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to where it all began. Deontay Wilder comes from a family of Alabama preachers, namely his father and grandmother. Deontay's mother left when the future heavyweight champion was just 9 years old, leaving Father Gary in charge of the household, cooking, cleaning, clothing, and providing for his children by himself. A regular churchgoer, Wilder struggled to live by the teachings of peace preached by his father, as kids would often target the gangly youngster for wearing Walmart trainers and hand-me-downs. He developed a thick skin and began to shine athletically at the Shelton Community College, with his almost freakish physical attributes setting him apart from every other kid. Has 3 sisters and 1 younger brother. His brother, Marcelos Wilder, is also a professional boxer. Marcelos currently fights in the cruiserweight division and has a 5-3 record. As a youngster, Wilder attended church every week. He has referred to his belief in Christianity, saying that, "God is very important in my life." Wilder graduated from Tuscaloosa Central High School in 2004 and dreamed of playing football as a wide receiver or basketball as a forward, playing for his hometown Alabama Crimson Tide. However, the birth of his oldest daughter and poor grades caused him to attend nearby Shelton State Community College and to focus on a boxing career. Wilder later revealed that during this time, he struggled with depression and had briefly contemplated suicide via gunshot. When reflecting on the incident, he stated, "You don't think about what effect it would cause your family, your daughter, your kids, and so forth and so on. In that state of mind, you just become selfish. You think of the inner pain and the outer pain that you're feeling right at that very moment in time." It was very hard being 19, having my first child born with a disorder. We all prayed that our kids are born healthy, and when you get a challenge in life, especially when you're a young adult and trying to go through life in your own path and find your own journey, but you have a bigger task in front of you, and your child needs more love than the normal child. And when you're barely making ends meet, when money goes through your hands, it goes right through because of bills and other things. You're going from paycheck to paycheck. I've done that. I've been there. I know what it feels like. Things became very rocky for me, to the point where I lost my family and to the point where I had a gun in my lap and I was thinking about committing suicide myself. Those thoughts come to your head. I mean, we're all human. Those thoughts come to anyone's head when you're going through some type of depression or going through different things in your life. You feel like the only way to put an end to this is to take your own life. Wilder made his professional debut at the age of 23 on November 15, 2008, at the Vanderbilt University Memorial Gymnasium in Nashville, Tennessee. He faced Ethan Cox, winning by second-round technical knockout, TKO, after knocking Cox down 3 times. On April 3, 2013, Golden Boy Promotions announced that Wilder would fight former European heavyweight champion and 2000 Olympic gold medalist Audley Harrison, 31-6, 23 KOs, at the Motorpoint Arena in Sheffield. his UK debut on April 27th. Harrison was coming into this fight looking to rebuild his career after winning the prizefighter heavyweight tournament 2 months earlier. From April until the end of June 2018, both the Joshua and Wilder camps were in talks over a heavyweight unification fight. The main hurdles were purse split, date, and venue. At one point, Wilder had agreed to fight Joshua in the UK, however there was some confusion in the contracts being sent back and forth. At the same time, Eddie Hearn was working a deal out for Joshua to fight WBA mandatory challenger Alexander Povetkin, 34-1, 24 KOs. Negotiations took a turn on June 26th when the WBA gave Joshua's camp 24 hours to finalize a deal with Povetkin. With Joshua closer to fighting Povetkin in September 2018, Hearn stated the Joshua-Wilder fight would still take place in April 2019 at Wembley Stadium. Hearn later explained that the WBA would have granted an exemption had Wilder signed a deal to fight Joshua. On July 30th, it was reported that there were ongoing negotiations for a fight to take place in either November or December 2018 between former unified heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury, 27-0, 19 KOs, and Wilder. On July 31st, Fury stated the fight against Wilder was 99% a done deal, with only a location and date to be confirmed. Fury also had to come through in his bout against Francesco Pianetta on August 18th. Wilder was scheduled to be in Belfast to further promote the fight. Fury won the bout via a points decision. During the post-fight interviews, promoter Warren confirmed the Fury versus Wilder fight was on. The fight would take place in either Las Vegas or New York in November 2018. The fight would be aired on PPV in the United States on Showtime and in the UK on BT Sports Box Office. Talking about how the fight came together, Fury said, "We have 2 men who will fight anyone. This man has been trying to make a fight with another chump. They called, I answered. I said, send me the contract. They sent it. I said, yes." Warren later told BBC Radio 5 Live, "It's a 50-50 purse split, quick and smooth negotiations. He was the world heavyweight champion. He's undefeated. Wilder and his team understand that. All of the terms are agreed." According to the California State Athletic Commission, Wilder would earn a guaranteed base purse of $4 million, and Fury would take home a guaranteed purse of $3 million. Despite Frank Warren's original claim that the revenue would be split 50-50, it was revealed that Wilder could make $14 million, £10.94 million, and Fury would earn around $10.25 million, £8 million. Both boxers would see this increase to their base purses after receiving their percentages from pay-per-view revenue. On November 27, 2019, it was announced that Wilder would face Tyson Fury on February 22, 2020, in a rematch of their 2018 bout, which resulted in a draw. Wilder weighed in at a career heaviest 231 pounds, while Fury at 273 pounds also weighed in heavier for the rematch than he did for the first bout. Despite the former entering the fight as the slight betting favorite, A6 he was dropped by Fury with a left hook, overhand right combination in the 3rd round. In the 5th round, Fury knocked Wilder down again, this time with a body shot. Wilder ultimately lost the fight via 7th round technical knockout when his trainer Mark Breland threw in the towel, losing his WBC heavyweight title in the process. At the time of the stoppage, Wilder was behind on the scorecards 59-52 twice and 58-53. According to CompuBox, Fury landed 82 of his 267 total punches, 31%, including 58 out of 160 power punches, 36%. Wilder landed 34 of his 141 total punches, 24%, including 18 out of 55 power punches, 33%. In the post-fight interview, Wilder's head trainer Jay Diaz stated that he disagreed with his co-trainer's decision to stop the fight, saying, "Mark Breland threw in the towel. I didn't think he should have. Deontay's the kind of guy that's a go-out-on-his-shield kind of guy, and he will tell you straight up, don't throw the towel in." At a cost of $79.99, the bout generated between 800,000 and 850,000 pay-per-view buys in the United States via traditional television providers, up from approximately 325,000 buys for the first fight. Bob Arum estimated that there were well over 300,000 buys via digital platforms, placing the estimated total closer to 1.2 million. Wilder attributed his defeat to factors including his water being spiked as if I took a muscle relaxer, his ring walk costume being way too heavy for me, it weighed 40 pounds with the helmet and all the batteries, and that Fury had scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused them to bleed. Wilder's attempts at justifying his loss were widely criticized and labeled by many as excuses, including by Tyson Fury himself, former undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, and British heavyweight rivals Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. Despite the widespread criticism of Wilder's allegations, for which he provided no credible evidence to support, he did not back down. On October 31, 2020, he issued a series of statements on social media continuing to accuse Fury of cheating, as well as asking for a trilogy bout. In one tweet directed at Fury, Wilder stated, "I was offered more money to fight Anthony Joshua than I was getting to fight you, Fury." Both Joshua and his promoter Eddie Hearn reacted by confirming the veracity of the statement, happy at its implication that it was Wilder who had previously avoided a proposed undisputed fight with Joshua and not the other way around. On May 17, 2021, arbitration judge Daniel Weinstein ruled that WBC and the ring champion Tyson Fury will have to honor a contractual clause which calls for a third fight with Wilder. Subsequently, Fury's promoter Bob Arum claimed that the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas had been reserved for July 24, 2021, in anticipation of Wilder's trilogy fight with Fury. On June 3rd, Wilder stated that his mind is very violent and that he had built a whole facility to commit a legal homicide against Fury. Fury is the third opponent that Wilder has alluded to having intentions of killing, having previously made similar death threats in the past to Bermane Stiverne and Dominic Breazeale. That same month, it was announced that Wilder had appointed his former rival, turned friend Malik Scott, as his new head trainer, calling Scott a genius. Ahead of the pre-fight press conference on June 15th, the venue was officially confirmed as T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The bout was postponed from the original date of July 24th until October 9th after Fury's camp suffered an outbreak of COVID-19. At the pre-fight weigh-in on October 8th, both men weighed in at their respective career heaviest weights, with the champion Fury weighing in at 277 pounds and the challenger Wilder at 238 pounds. The third Wilder-Fury fight lived up to the hype as both men gave their all. This time, Wilder looked a lot better than he did in the second fight, knocking Fury down multiple times in the fight. Unfortunately for Wilder, it just wasn't to be, and as Wilder started to tire, Fury landed a massive right hook from close range in the 11th round, which sent Wilder sprawling to the canvas in what was one of the most dramatic knockouts of the year. 6 days after the conclusion of the fight, on October 15th, Wilder released a statement on social media paying tribute to God, his team, his fans, and fury. I would like to first and foremost thank God for allowing me to give the world another part of me that's driven with passion and determination. I would like to thank my team and my fans for sticking by my side through this long process. Last, but not least, I would like to congratulate Tyson Fury for his victory and thank you for the great historical memories that will last forever. Wilder took a long time off from boxing after this to reflect on his life and to spend time with his wife and kids. During this time, in August 2022, it was announced that Wilder will have his first fight a year later after his Fury loss. It was announced Wilder would be facing Finland's Robert Helenius, with the fight scheduled to take place on October 15th, 2022 at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. On fight night, Wilder KO'd Helenius with a short right hand 2 minutes in to the first round. Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. On December 23, 2023, over 14 months after his win against Robert Helenius, Wilder returned to the ring in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to face former WBO champion Joseph Parker in the Day of Reckoning event. In comparison to Wilder's inactivity, Parker was competing in his fourth fight of 2023. In a surprise upset, Wilder was comprehensively outboxed over the 12-round distance, suffering a unanimous decision loss with judges' scorecards of 118, 111, 118, 110, and 120, 108. Despite speculation that retirement was imminent, Wilder declared on his Instagram page that he would not be retiring. "Sorry if I let anyone down, but we'll be back. That's the good thing about it. This is not the end. We'll be back." On the 15th of April 2024, it was confirmed that Wilder will take on another huge puncher, Zhilei Zhang. Wilder said, "On the night of the fight, I'll see if I got it or not. This fight, I'm holding it as my last stand, my last chance, and that's what I'm taking it as," said Deontay Wilder during today's press conference for his June 1st fight against Zhilei Zhang on the 5v5 Matchroom versus Queensberry event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. "I'm just ready to do what I'm known to do, to be the Wilder that I am. I lost my love for this business, I lost my hunger. But now, I'm dealing with people that love the craziness of Wilder. I'm not playing around. I got nothing to lose," said Deontay. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video, because if you didn't, it might have got really ugly for you. But since you did, I really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Backchat TV Sports. Do it now, I ain't got all day.